We are back on the Sakuracraft server. I welcome you, and we will first, to start off, I'm super scared, check out the profits of our new shop. Here we are. I went way too far. There's something that I added, but I don't think anyone really has bought anything here. These are some of the tools that I got on the end raid, which had bad enchantments, and then I combined all the ones with the good enchantments, and these are like efficiency 5, fortune 3, pickaxes, silk touch, with mending, without mending. Then we have these shovels, we have mending, protection. On the armor, these kind of things. Awesome boots with feather falling, with depth strider. This one has depth strider, mending, and feather. This one is amazing. Maybe I should just keep that for myself. Actually, as a backup. Okay, anyhow, we are here to check out some profits, and I have already peeked into here, and this is amazing. Okay, this is 50 diamonds, that's 2 times 25, 10 shulker boxes, and then 2 and 3 more 5, so 25 shulker boxes we sold, and this is beautiful as well. Wow, amazing. We sold 5 elytras, 3 of them for the full price of 25, and 2 of them for the cheaper price because some people were new to the server. That's 2.5 stacks of diamonds. That's amazing. Let's see how it looks down here. There's still a lot of shulker boxes left. Yeah, I think I will keep it like this for now, to kind of create the impression. Someone was looking for the elytra, I think. To somewhat create the impression of scarcity. But we have more shulker boxes to restock if it's needed. Today, we will be building a farm, like I said in the last episode. So what we were building today is a Magma Cube Farm. If you remember a few episodes ago in the Bastion, we found a Magma Cube spawner, and then I looked into how to actually build a design for a Magma Cube spawner, and I found out that actually not using a spawner for a Magma Cube farm is way more efficient than using a spawner. So we will not be using the spawner from the Bastion, but we will build one anyways, and it will be part of our project to finally get some nether farms going. We will use the magma blocks to create a gold farm, and then to build a Piglin Bartering Station, but not all of that for today. There will be quite a bit. I know we can also mine magma cubes, magma blocks, and do I have any? Let me see. I don't think I have any right now. Maybe here. I don't think I have any. And it wouldn't take too long to mine all the blocks that we needed for the farm, but I've never built a magma cube farm, so I thought it would be quite fun. And actually, we don't even have to go too far, because these farms are optimally built in a basalt delta, as you might know, because that's the biome where basically only magma cubes and gas spawn. So if we go a little bit in this direction, right now you can see in the sky the turquoise, the cyan, that's the Soul Sand Valley, and I think if we go just a little bit further, here you see it. And you see the ashes, the dust in the sky. This will be where we will build the farm. But before we start with that, I wanted to show you a few experiments that I did in creative before I started building this. We are now in a creative world, and as you can see with the dust, with the ashes, we are again in a basalt delta on the nether roof. And this is something that I built after looking at how a few of the farms are built. This is just from pasting hoppers in. We don't need those on the side. But let me show you what the basic principle is. So basically, magma cubes spawn in a basalt delta, so they can spawn on all of these blocks. And when they are within 16 blocks of an iron golem, they want to attack the block. So you can see some magma cubes spawning over there. He spotted the iron golem and he will start jumping over. We don't need any trapdoors here on the sides to make them pretend that there are blocks, because they will try to attack the iron golems anyways. And this layer has a mistake, like, yeah, this needs to be more like this, but it doesn't really matter right now. This is the basic principle, and I tried out a few distances from the middle where the iron golems are to where the blocks start, so that the magma cubes can't jump over and while jumping attack them. And as you can see with the golem down below, he is getting hurt. But he's getting hurt because actually the big magma cubes don't die fast enough. So the way they die, they come down here and they jump in the wither roses and they take damage. But the big magma cubes, like this one, they don't die fast enough, and they sometimes can jump up and still hurt the iron golem in the top. So that is the main mistake that I have right now. Let's see if we can get another big one, which I need to fix. So I will fix that by lowering the killing chamber basically by 1 or 2 more blocks, so that the big magma cubes, there you saw it. It turned red a little bit. The iron golem, he took some damage because we won't be able to fix them up. That's why I have the iron ingot on the hotbar for experiments. Yes, that's basically it. And then we have the top layer where we need some kind of glass or anything that can't be spawned on top, so that no gas can spawn. And then we will need an AFK platform up in the sky to be far away from these. And I tested this 2-layer system for like 20 minutes maybe, and that's over 1 stack of magma blocks if we craft them up. I think that's decent, and again, this farm is not really needed, but I think it would be fun, and I've never built one like this, so let's go and do that now. I was looking for another spot because actually I was looking for a spot with a basalt delta right next to a nether wastes. If we look into the F3 screen, you can see right now I'm in a nether wastes. This is where sooner or later we want to build a gold farm. And if we go over here, we are in the basalt deltas. So I will write down these coordinates. They are still not too far away. And actually, I think I will grab some carpet and come back to line out the biomes, because I think that would be fun and helpful. I was thinking whether or not I want to turn this area into something that looks really, really cool, or whether I just want to have 2 towers to be the farms that are ugly. And I want to do something cool here. So this is what I started. This is what I just said. These are the borders for the biomes. We are in the basalt delta on the gray, and as soon as we get to the red, we are in the nether wastes. But there was 3 stacks of carpets each. So in total there was like 4 stacks of wool, and I bought it in the shopping district. And I want to do more. I think this could turn out really awesome, really cool looking. I want to do more. So I think I will have to create a small, a small sheep farm just for now to get the red and the light gray wool. So I just found this sheep outside and brought it inside. And while we're at it, I have to share a little story. We also have this guy over here, a black sheep, and he actually spawned over down there. And if you remember, that was the area that I never finished. I said I wanted to finish it while I had my micro farm for the wheat. But now I just did something. It's still not really finished, but I put up some walls, I put up some wood, some upside down stairs here to cover all of the dirt, put some trapdoors, make it a little bit varied. But again, this is not finished yet, but it's something. I wanted to show you this because that's where the sheep spawned before, when there was still grass. So now I will build a small area, get all of this done, and I will be back with lots of red and light gray wool. This project with the wool could have been its own episode. I'm needing so much wool. So this is how it started. I got these 2 sheep over here. I bred them and I put them into 2 different pens. And I don't have my scissors, my shears. My shears, I don't have them on me right now, but I would come. This would be my my hole to hide in AFK for 10 minutes, come and shear all the sheep. And at one point, it was still not going fast enough, or at least I didn't want to have to come every 10 minutes and shear them. because I just wasn't able doing some work. So I decided to build an AFK sheep farm or wool farm, which is a lot slower than the other method, but you don't have to do anything. So we have the shears in these dispensers. Then if I can have a look here, we have an observer facing towards this block where the sheep is standing on. And whenever it eats the grass, the observer detects it and it gets sheared. And underneath, I made a small little tunnel. We have a hopper minecart underneath the grass or dirt, and then hoppers, and then all of the wool goes in here. And right now, there's not much here because I have already been using 10 stacks of each of the 2 colors. And let me say, this project could go on for maybe another few episodes. Let me show you what I've done so far. I just realized in the last clip I didn't have the sound, the music on in Minecraft. But now it's back on, as you can hear, with all the wind. And this is where 10 stacks of gray wool and about 6 stacks of red wool have gone. As I said, this is the border between the 2 biomes. But if I want to make this bigger and nicer, which I really would love to do, this is going to be a project for a little bit longer than just this episode. So I think I will start building the Magma Cube Farm over there somewhere. And this is actually quite funny. This is, I think, a bug on the server. It must be. I placed a torch here and broke it again, but it thinks there's still light. And actually, if you see in the F3 at the left, about the center, you see the client light. It says 8, 9, 10 block. It thinks there's light here, but I'm not sure why. So that seems to be some kind of bug. I've seen it somewhere else as well in the Nether. Okay, anyhow, let's think about building the farm. This is how far we have come so far. I ran out of glass. I only have about a stack left. We have 2 layers right now, and I think actually 2 layers are already quite good because the magma cubes will take some time to actually die. But I want to at least have maybe a 3rd and a 4th layer. So I will need to get some glass, and right now this is a little bit dangerous because what I forgot is that the big magma cubes that are the most dangerous for the iron golems, when it's only 3 blocks tall like here, they cannot jump very high, so they can also only jump a lot shorter distance, so they actually can't reach the iron golem. But on the top level right now, they would be able to reach the iron golem, and that was too far. On the top level they would be able to reach the iron golem, so I haven't put it in yet. And yeah, I will just come back, and worst case scenario, we have to replace this guy. I haven't really done anything yet AFK wise. There are some friends that ended up on the wrong side where I didn't have the glass in yet. But there were already a few magma cubes, so let's see if we already... That's 2 magma blocks, and I have some in my inventory. Okay, I will grab some more glass. I will smelt some in our mines where we built the furnace array 2 episodes ago, I think, and then build another 2 layers. I was just AFK for half an hour, and I wanted to see how much magma cream I can get in half an hour. You should have just seen maybe a screenshot of how much magma cream I had before. I think it was about this, 6.5 stacks or 5.5 stacks. So that is in total 18 about 22 stacks of magma cream in half an hour. I think that's decent. So after I built this yesterday night, it's actually in the next day in real life, I already spent some time AFKing it, but I wasn't really in the mood, or I wasn't prepared to really have a proper test with a set time limit. So we already have quite a bit of magma cream, and I think we're getting there on our way to have enough magma cream, magma blocks to build a gold farm. But that is for the future. For today, I think that's mostly it. But also, as you may have just seen, I put some work in, and I placed quite a few more carpets. Let me go up here. Let's see if I can manage. Oh, that was awful. And one more try. Where is the platform? There it is. Okay, here we go. Now we have a good view from up here. So as you can see, the gray is the basalt deltas biome, the red is the nether waste biome, and I didn't know that the nether waste biome actually is on this diagonal as well, and over there we have another soul sand valley. So we will think a little bit about the design for the future, if we want to add another color for the soul sand valley, either the brown or some cyan, because the sky in the soul sand valley is cyan. I can show you in a second if we if we go over there, like this color, because so far we went after the sky colors. If we're in the nether waste biome, that's red, and then gray for the basalt delta. Anyhow, we have a lot of work to do here. You can imagine this took a lot of wool, and I actually made a deal with Macro D, and he sold me a shulker box of red wool and a shulker box of gray wool. I used up all of the gray wool already, and I produced my own shulker box of red wool and light gray wool. So this is more than 2 shulker boxes of light gray wool already. But I think it's cool. I think it has potential. Right now it's a little bit weird still, but I think it's still better than before. And I definitely want to expand on that. Then we have to talk about the design of the farm on the outside. I was thinking we can use some stained glass to make this look a little bit nicer as well. Currently it's quite, gray. But that's something that we will worry about in the next episode. For today, I have a few smaller to-dos left. First of all, we need to head to the post office because Eagle paid for the note block song that we did 2 episodes ago now. And you might remember that I asked for a stack of diamonds, 64, and he already messaged me and said that that will not be enough, and that he will be very generous and pay more. So that is that is a lot more. That is very generous. That's 128, 168, 171. Is there a reason for that exact amount? I wonder. If you're watching this video, Eagle, let me know if there's a reason for the exact amount of 171 diamonds. And at this point, I don't have a crafting bench on me. Give me a second. I am now back in my base, but what I wanted to do is to check up on how rich I actually am right now. Honestly, I don't really care, but I think it's just fun to try to be super rich. So I have more than 1.5 stacks of diamond blocks, and we still have this diamond ore. I haven't mined it up yet because I always wanted to do it on camera, but then it always also felt boring to just do a time lapse of me mining diamonds. Let me do that off camera real quick. A big pile of diamond ore always looks so impressive. Very nice. I think I had 4 or 5 diamonds left before. That's 4.5 stacks of diamonds. That's pretty much average, what you would expect. So let's put them into... Oh wow, that's 2 stacks of diamond blocks. More than 2 stacks of diamonds blocks. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I just said I don't really care, and I don't really care for myself, but Then we have Eagle on the server. And on each server that I have played on with him, he was always the richest. And yeah, Eagle, if you're watching, again, I'm saying that I'm outing myself now, but I'm trying to get richer than you. Not sure how rich you are right now, so I might still be far off. And I try to also be generous. So, for example, earlier I bought the wool from Macrody, and I think he wanted a little bit more, but I still paid him 45 diamonds for 2 shulkers worth of wool, and for a bulk order, I think that's decent. And I just see, I had some extra wool in the ender chest because it wouldn't all fit in my inventory. Very nice, very nice. The second to-do, or thing that I still wanted to show you, is that I actually extended the automatic sheep farm. And yeah, I just needed more and more wool. And I said earlier, I got a shulker box myself of each of the colors. So we have this down here right now, and all funnels into this one double chest. And it's so big by now that I feel like I want to keep it. And sooner or later, when I'm done with this project, I can just recolor the sheep so that they, so that I have all the 16 colors, and I have my individual personal sheep farm, wool farm, which is also very nice. But if we want to keep it like this, we need to think of something to make it look better, to kind of integrate it into the design for the base, where I do know it's not very complete yet. And the last thing that I wanted to have a look at and show you is a community project that has been started a few days ago. So far, I have not really done anything here yet, and I'm facing down to not spoil anything. I will show you now, though. This is a Viking Nordic themed village island area. So Bookie started with his house and these trees, which do look awesome, very well done, and he's really good with interior design. And when I told him that I actually have never really done interior designs, he was a little bit shocked. Yeah, it looks really awesome. I find it amazing when you have only a little space, but then you put so much detail in it that it feels like it tells you a whole story in such a small place. And then we have other people like Zog. He built this awesome ship. He used banners on the sail to make it look more organic, I guess, more natural. Then we have Husky, who built like this small, I guess, village within the village. He has like this barricade, and he's also very eager to use his armor stand skills, which is really awesome. And I think he has another guy on the pier fishing. That's very nice. Oh, and he has someone here selling something. Yeah, then we have some house being built right now, and we have this graveyard that was just built by L in his most recent video that was uploaded yesterday, I think, when this goes live. So please make sure to check out his video. And I'm showing this not just to say that the people that I'm on the server with are all awesome builders and awesome people. I'm also showing this because I want to contribute to this. And I think there will be something that we will look at in the next episode. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have an idea for any build that I could do here. I'm really looking forward to your input. If not, I also have some ideas already of my own. I'm super excited though. I will see you in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. It really helps me out a lot. It encourages me a lot. I have right now exams coming up, so that's why my videos are only coming out once a week currently. But I have many ideas, not only for the server, but also some other ideas like tutorials or off-topic videos like the hardcore 1.17 snapshot video that I did recently. Yeah, stay tuned for more content, and have a good day.